Hello and welcome to our first look at the new Cataclismo DLC, The Old Kingdom. They've added in a cool new Conquest mode where you take over pieces of the map in little battles. It's meant to be a quicker style gameplay, but with a bunch of different little maps. We're going to take a look at it for a couple of hours this morning, see how we feel about it. Play the campaign mode first. Now, we did a bit of the campaign before. It's been a little while, but we'll dive on into it. Let's just play on medium because it has been a while since we've played. So, let's see how we do. The concept of this mode is meant to be that it's, well, Iris held the darkness at bay, and with the light of her last spell faded, humanity was still standing. We held to the southern citadels through long years and longer nights. Beyond the mountains, the mist swallowed roads, fields, and memories. But the bastions of the north still called to us. If their orbs can be awakened again, the light may hold. So the idea is you start off basically in this southern fortress, and you start pushing back in different areas, as those areas also push back against you on a larger campaign-style map. Less of a story, more of a you can play as much as you want mode. Past the frontier stood 6 lost citadels and their iridescent purlasts. Their fires are dim, the stones are silent, but they are not forgotten. If they stand still, they must be reclaimed. If they have fallen, the ruins must be fortified. March outward, relight the train of strongholds before the darkness closes in for good. So here you go. We're down here in the bottom left corner. I guess these are the 6 citadels. In this mode, you have to conquer all the citadels that survive the waves of horrors that will come each night. You start with none of the citadels under your control. If you conquer a citadel, you must deploy at least 1 unit there, explore to find abandoned resources, grow your defenses, and survive the night. You can skip a day without deploying, but doing so you will lose the opportunity to strengthen. Eventually, your citadels will be threatened by deadly horror attacks, waves of enemies of greater size and threat. Deal with them, or you will lose control of the citadel. Manage your resources wisely to make the most of the challenging situation. You can send resource convoys or military squads from a conquered citadel to any other to support them and prepare for an attack. You can also send resources to strategic sites in order to claim their rewards. If you send more resources than a citadel can store, the excess will be lost. The Hogar trading post is your main source of external support. Send resources there to trade for might and spend it to recruit military units. Sawmills, quarries, and air filters built in a level will provide resources each day on the war map. Oh man, it's been a while since we have played. West Passageway. Open this passage to send squads and convoys. Valdera Gate, Green Rose, Lumen Reach, Dronvagal Hollow, Castellambra, Fort Rocavera. I think that this is randomly generated each time, the map itself. I guess, can we just click right on you and say, like, go here? Send units? I might have to move chat around today. Send military from this citadel to another location. Requires 1 free squad. That's the trading post. Oh, so we're not even, like, on the map yet. Ooh. We've got might, military units. I have 3 squads. 3 convoys. Watchtower reduces the horror wave power on all citadels by 20%. Recover lore, gain knowledge points. Watchtower. Bridge. You've got a gate. You've got the Hogar's trading post. Not conquered. So nothing is conquered. Ah, okay. So this is like maximum skulls. This is lowest amount of skulls. So I guess we start by sending a squad here first. I'm going to move chat up. I'm gonna put you guys over there today, I think. We'll see where we shift around. So let's try going in here. No, let's try going to the Hogar trading post. Unit recruitment, bowmen and lobbers. Oh, I see. I have no military units right now, but I have 20 might. So I can send a squad to there from the trading post. You guys are 25 might. You guys are 20 might. Confirm. Plan deployment. This action will start a little. The citadel must be conquered or have at least one unit in the barracks to deploy. Conquer the citadel. Wave power 9. Boy, do I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I trade wood for sheep. A medieval horse dealer simulator.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements have arrived. So, man, it has been a while since I have played this game. We got some wood salvage down here.
Let's go.
We got lobbers. We got bowmen. We got some stone salvage up here. Can I just send you guys out to get that stuff to start? Do a little exploring. And then we do have some nice natural walls around. So the way this game works is it's very much like you kind of like Lego build things. You got to gather various materials. You got to make sure you have enough air for everybody. Can I spin you? Yes, there we go. Plentiful. We'll start off building some stuff. We got beacons, we got shacks, we got barracks, hardware supplies. We got traps, tactical pieces, walls. A lot of the game is like building walls and making little like Lego bases. Is I think the best way to describe it.
Post me high. Yeah.
So you've got that. Stuff does kind of automatically build, which is good. We got monsters out here.
Where to?
Brood nest. Breeding ground that spawns horrors over time when attacked. Makes building nearby impossible. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's not attack you. I'm just looking for loot. Oh, I've gotten you killed. Good job. Good job, agent. That's very, very smart choice right away.
I'm ready.
Fantastico. Okay. So I can get an archer all the way up here already. Let's talk about building some walls or something, I feel. All of this costs stone. I'm just thinking it might be nice to perhaps have the ability to come up here and shoot arrows and not be immediately attacked. And I guess this stuff, though, can't really be blocked out. Oh, mercy, man. Losing an archer right away does not feel like a good, like a good start. You are low on stone. You are stone and minerals there. Lot of stone out here. But I feel like let's get what we can to start. Provide us some stuff. Shacks increase the number of citizens we can have. Available 2, current max 8. It is kind of how you also allow for people to actually be in your settlement to build up and to grow and to put things on top of as well. Everything in this game is basically Legos, so as we build stuff down, we can build on top of them. Because you need to have like high level things to be able to build these air filters in order to get extra oxygen.
Not enough resources.
Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't got enough of nothing. You don't get any heroes in this mode either, which is definitely puts you back. So, no idea what I'm looking at. Are we winning? Currently, no. We have managed to let ourselves die. We have an attack coming from, I guess, that way. So,
yes.
I do feel like putting these guys up here is going to be the best idea we could have. And then I do feel like maybe we can Blueprints we already get, so you can add in things like pre-made walls and stuff like that, compact housing, big towers. From what I remember, you can also just like download this stuff off of Steam Workshop, which is nice. But I'm just going to try to build out a little bit of a wall system here. Maybe we do a little baby door on this side. You know? Lookout lanterns, central lanterns, all sorts of nice stuff like that. If we have a little mine here, we can also, like, you know, put towers sort of over that. And the game does have, like, structural thoughts, so you kind of want your pieces to be interlocking over each other. You know, if you've ever done any Legos, the game comes pretty natural right away in terms of what it's asking you to do. I'm a bit worried because I'm like, I don't know how much of stuff we really need early on, because we've never played this game mode. Can this door not have a door? You're an archway. Double door.
We need more minerals.
Ah. Well, I see the problem there. Boy, it don't take them long to rip down a few walls, that's for sure. Alright, we got 10 available citizens. Can we assign more workers on these? We certainly can. Too many workers assigned. You're too many workers assigned. Now we got 3 available. If I want more minerals, they're pretty much going to have to come from here, I think. So let's get another one of these guys going. And then, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just do like this compact housing block here, because it does seem like we do have kind of a lot of room for stuff. So why not just slap something like this back here? You know what I mean? Did that work? Oh, I have no wood, like, whatsoever. Never mind. We're gonna really struggle with that until our resources are much, much better than they are. Yikes. As you build up your stuff bigger and bigger as well, it also gets stronger.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Uh-oh. Oh, I see these. Can only have 3 workers. Too many workers assigned. You can only have 2? Oh, I guess it depends on like how big the zone around them is. So now we're running into a problem, yeah, where we also have like limited oxygen. Now, things we could do is like put oxygen up here. would make mucho oxygeno. Not enough space. That can't be true. Look how much space is up there. But we got to be able to get up there, of which we gonna want to use wood. Probably. Probably. In fact, we're probably gonna want like wooden struts for that. How tall up do you need to go? Pretty tall. We went like there. I need an undo button. Undo. There we go. Now I'm remembering all the controls. So that should let us get up here.
Yeah. A unit can't reach its destination.
Except, no? Maybe because this is, purple. We can't get up on the purple stuff. Oh man, that's frustrating.
I'm ready. Huh?
You guys go down here. And then we set up. Needs more support. What's more supporting than this massive stone pillar here in the middle? You know what I mean? Would wooden stairs be allowed? They would, because they require less support. So I think we can do that. That will allow us up there. But okay, so we just can't. We cannot stand all the way up.
Post me high.
Oh man!
Can't reach its destination.
For whatever reason, we're not allowed up there. Noted.
Not enough wood.
Well, we're gonna need an air filter soon. Not enough space, not enough space. And they do take up quite a bit here. Like 2 by 2. So I don't know what's going to go there. That was my whole plan. Stick one up on this big mountain. Ah, so this is clearly designed to allow for one though. So I guess we're going to do it here instead. So I'm going to go, we're going to blow up these staircases. We don't need any of these. We don't need none of that. Give me all those goods back. And we'll build up some stuff here instead. Right. That makes more sense. Does that make more sense? I feel like that makes buckets of more sense. Not enough support, not enough space. Not enough space, not enough space, not enough space. You've built me this beautiful little wooden platform up here. And now you're telling me I can't build on any of this? I can't build on any of this broken ground whatsoever. Oh my goodness gracious. Could I build like a bridge across to this? Maybe? I need it to be slightly bigger. ever so slightly bigger. What if you were, that would work. That we could make work. Here we go. Here we go now. Is this the most bananas nonsense thing we've ever done? Possibly. So we can't go that way. Not even a little bit? Not even a little bit over that. Won't allow it. If I build you up one, could I do it? This is so absurd. This is so nonsense. Okay. Now we just have to build up to, to there. Perfect. Perfect. A totally normal way to have done this. Why don't you just go straight up if you're gonna be like that? Right? And now we can put an air filter here as long as we get a little bit more wood. Definitely the most convenient place I could have put that. So over here, we're also going to want to just like start slapping in more bricks and stuff. You can see it starts to get made of a better material as you slap in the heavy duty bits. Do something like that. And I believe we can put in little parapets here now. Merlins, which will give them all a range boost if they are next to that. So that's good stuff. Making it work bit by bit here, hey? Why is it so picky? I think it's just on this style of weird map. We also have these increased basic attack damage for nearby guys. Oh, I don't know. That's gonna be them. Probably not. We gotta build a door is what we need. That's what we need to do. Door. That door is backwards. Door. And you over here, you're also a door. You're a door that we don't have enough wood for. Man, we are hurting on resources. And we also need that oxygen. But that's okay. We got ourselves a little side of the map going. We'll start with that. We have night coming, so the doors I felt like were probably a little bit more of the important thing to build. Then I think if we can just get
not enough stone.
Well, at least this wall is good. Ish. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we hold up. Wind is a door, not a door. I hope that 2 characters are enough to hold off whatever this wave is. I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? You know, I feel like it's 1 skull, the first wave. Sure, I let one of my archers get murdered, but... What good commander doesn't teach their people to fear the night? This comically again needs to be a different. I need to be able to go there. Actually, hold on. I think I can do it like this. Here we go. All right. The horrors are coming. The horrors are coming. It's 120 wood for an archer, so. Or for a new barracks. Sniping. I'll admit these big fellas seem a little bit dangerous. Hodor. Hodor. Like 1 HP on that door. 1 hit off. Complete. All I had to do was live a single day? Oh. And I guess it will reload that map now when I get attacked. For a brief moment, the dark falls back. We take the road again. Our work in the north is not done. I assume that's how it works. No, I'll be honest, I don't know. We got some upgrade points. We get wood, stone, and minerals per day. Some might, some knowledge points. Day 2. Cool. Book of Insight. You've unlocked knowledge points. Click the Book of Insight in the HUD to open it and get your first upgrades. They are your main progression in the Old Kingdom, and they give your squad, citadels, and logistics the edge to survive the next wave of horrors. Most upgrades cost knowledge points. Some also request might. Military, Arcana, Craftwork, Citadel, Eco. Passive resources provided from citadels is increased by 15%. I'm going to be all the way in the way for all of these upgrades, aren't I? Yeah, there's nowhere good for me to live. Let's get me out of the way. Passive resource production from citadels increased by 15. Max health of citadel. Extra stone and tactical pieces. That's probably very good to have. A field of damage that hurts horrors near the citadel. The captor unit in the Hogar trading post, who has webs, nets. For sure, let's get this guy. Ba, 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 ba. I have to get 3 levels before I'm allowed anything else. Well, getting an extra unit seems like a no-brainer. And then maybe just like passive. Oh, this one costs 50 might. Oh, wow. All right, well, I'm going to get this net then. All barracks units have 30% damage when at correct heights. Bowmen shoot multiple arrows. Cool. Cannoneers, who shoot explosive cannonballs. Traps do more damage. Extra wood and tactical pieces. Stone pieces deal fall damage. Prosperity level is increased for 3 for all citadels. Citadels gain 5 pop and oxygen production. Storehouse capacity is increased. Okay. Cool. Cool. Are there other types of stronger doors? For sure, there's got to be like an iron door you can make out of minerals. So the extra units cost might. And I guess if I move anybody. Conquered and traversable. This requires 100 wood, 200 stone, 50 minerals. Relic rune gains knowledge points. I mean, I guess I just move on to this next guy. Deployment objective: consolidate and improve the citadel. Victory 5 might. Okay. I'm going to do this one. So we can load back into that same map, or we can load like a different map and have it, I guess, like auto resolve. Cool. Oh, I love that. So this time it's like we're being attacked from this side. Here we have an arch. But we don't really have like any way to get up here right now, for example. Cool, cool, cool. So that's gonna need one of yous. And then you're gonna need like one of those. And then use is gonna need probably one of them, and then the rest of that should be done in stone. Dope. Oh, that rules. Okay. So like we're not being attacked on this side anymore. But for example, we could go out and get this oxygen. But I don't know that we actually want to do that. Oh, it does it if you get near it. Okay. We could go out and say, get this wood. Yes. Oh, come on, man. I thought that only triggered if you attacked it.
Where to?
That's what it says.
Huh?
Ah, okay. They're not chasing after me, though.
Yeah. Post me high. Uh-huh.
Post me high. Hardware supplies increases the amount of resources that workers in nearby sawmills and quarries collect by providing them better tools. Ah, they're not close enough to each other, though. Awning. Grant troops shelter from rain when placed underneath it. Roofs. Protects units from rain. So yeah, we unlock those. We unlock these like multi-arch pieces. And then yeah, I guess also unlocked hardware supplies. The question is, at 105 wood, who really wants this the most? That's probably you do. So these guys I can have up here. I can even put a banner behind them so they get a little damage boost. Probably some little merlins. And then we'll build up this side too. No great way to do this. Oh no. We have triple blocks now. Oh, that's super handy. I love that for us. So we could also put guys like behind that window.
The night is nearly here.
Well, that crept up on me fast. Is it possible for us to get a barracks? It will cost 10 civilians. And I have a whopping 0 available. Could we try this again? The only thing we couldn't build here was the oxygen generator on top. I gotta be honest, man. If we've just survived the first wave last time with this, I'm a bit worried that we simply aren't gonna have enough people. Roofs protect from rain. Wow, our civilians get murdered, and worst of all, I'm getting wet. This day sucks. Oh my goodness. You know what we have not done here is actually replace these with cannot recycle scenery pieces. Well, I guess I could put the door like that. That does not seem to make a lot of sense, but this day and age, what does, you know? Oh, I see. There's all these ruins out here. So I wonder, is this meant to be like... Is that meant to be an arch to like a guard tower or something? Probably. The horrors are coming. The horrors are coming. The horrible. Yeah, definitely feel like I probably should have gotten maybe less houses and maybe a barracks here. Time feels like it is not passing at the moment. Oh, and nobody even gets wood at night. I see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's an immediate problem. Yes. I was a bit worried that that might happen. Just that they would ignore where we are. It do suck quite a bit. Dangerous area, cannot build.
Yeah.
Ooh, that big AoE hit was huge, though.
Post me high.
Oh my goodness, there's a whole extra wave. Probably don't stand directly above where that's going to all come tumbling down.
I'm ready.
Complete. Perfect. The other door. They're coming to the other door. Doc, hello. Good morning. Did I turn the training for Gen AI option off in Twitch settings? I did, yes. The last thing we need is me polluting the Gen AI algorithm. It would just get dumber and dumber. Maybe that is what we need, actually. So I don't know that I really boosted you very well there. I could buy another bowman. That is good. Exhausted. Could not travel again until the next day. I feel like I need to get a barracks here, right? This town also has low oxygen, so it needs another oxygen builder. Typed in Big Booba Elf and it drew me a bearded Twitch streamer. It's so weird.
Post me high.
Post me high. All right, they're coming from this side again, so
Yes. Yeah.
we gonna have to rebuild up that wall. And you're gonna need to build that. So
Yes.
I think what happened here is we actually triggered that brood nest when I said there was a second wave.
Yeah. Where to? Huh?
Which you appear to be just out of range of right now. For better or worse. We can get a fresh new door here, which is great. And then I don't know, do I need to go 3 over here? I guess it helps. Gives us some slightly better support. We'll do something like that. Well, I suppose that's actually where the Merlins and stuff are meant to go, so maybe we'll do like stone. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Needs more support. It can't go there. Interesting. I would have thought that's like the one spot it could go. That's part of the problem is here is they're going to be like... No, you know what? I think we'll just... I'm going to leave that as is. And then we can do like a tower or something here. To me, that makes way more sense for how to do this. But what I really want to do is build this barracks. So, because this will allow me to start training units. Where's the entrance? The entrance is there. Go put it right there because it also gives us another tower. I'm also realizing this is another good spot for wood. So let's build another sawmill here. And I would like to definitely make sure that we have reasonable defenses this time. So currently we have these ridiculous windows. I need to be prosperity level 2. Which, boy, man. Collect 50 points and build a barracks. Okay, so the moment that's done, I'll unlock these windows. Which are meant to give range boosts. There's not a lot of room for them. What if... I built you out a little bit, seeing as you're up on this weird cliff. I don't know that they could come out here. So we could build like window, window, window... Window, window, window. We could put a flag there. I suppose. I'm just realizing I put these slightly in the wrong... Should be cornered like that, I think. For best results. Something, something, so and so. And yeah, I don't know if they can get up here. I don't think they can, but well, I guess we'll find out. Sure. This is absurd. It doesn't make a ton of sense, but it'll have to do. We'll give this a shot. FG! Hello. Welcome! Come on in. We're checking out the new Cataclismo DLC, which is kind of like a little turn-by-turn, day-by-day Lego building funness. I know you played a bunch of Cataclismo. How are you today? Playing Fields of Mistra. Everybody's favorite new dating sim. Very curious about that one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cardane Spock, FG, come on in. Haven't started the DLC yet, though. It's pretty neat so far. It is a bit of I'm trying to, like, remember how to play again. Oh, I have to have 195 wood to get that prosperity upgrade. But we're just on day 3 of defending this little settlement. Now, can I also upgrade these dudes? Increases maximum health. It costs oxygen. It does cost wood to build more of these guys, too. We have 2 archers. Oh, I think I'm going to need another lobber. Before the night comes. This does mean... Seeing as I don't think I can get these windows made in time. Maybe we just build a little... Just a smidgy.
The night is nearly here.
I'm ready.
Just a little something, something like that. Little something, something like that. That work? I don't think those guys could get to that if I put it there. That's the problem. That's why I wanted the windows, but they might not work properly either. You know what? Man, it's temporary.
Where to? Uh-huh.
We're going to put you down there. You can blow up anybody in that area. Can you get there? You can. That's pretty nice, actually. So we'll put you up there.
What?
And this lobber is going to come up here, too.
Yes? Yeah.
Perfect. So we got a handful of dudes on this wall now. Not quite enough, but a decent amount. If you like Field of Mystery, you should check out Tales of Saiku. It's themed around yokai. Okay, okay. Got it in early access, but never played it a lot. Gotta pick it up again. Yeah, this new DLC is cool. It gives you a bit more of a bite-sized version. And there's like, it's like a conquest mode. So you can choose to continue on building up your settlements, or you can move into like your next area once you feel like you're satisfied with what you have.
Yeah.
Which I think is a pretty cool way to do it. I wouldn't mind swapping you two, actually.
Yeah.
No! God damn it. That's not what we needed.
What?
That's what we call a whoopsie poopsie. So, the question, can they climb that wall? The answer is yes. This guy is in grave danger.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Has anybody learned their lesson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell disaster.
Yeah.
Can you go there? Oh, you can.
Let's go already.
Well, on the bright side, we beat that wave. On the bad side, I lost a bowman. Classic agent move, kill all the soldiers again. Day 4. So this is to the raiders. This is the world map that we have going on. Ah, so now we're actually getting an invasion event. Defeat the horrors, earn might and reward. Horror incursions are limited time opportunities to gain extra might. Send out a number of military units for the event. Once you meet the requirements, you can purge the region of enemy swarms and claim the reward. Remember to claim it manually. Once the timer runs out, the event will disappear. Incursions are not one-time events, however. Until you have conquered the 6 citadels, more horrors will continue to swarm your lands. You won't be able to send squads if their expected transit time exceeds the remaining duration. Once the event ends, your units automatically return to the nearest citadel. Oh, cool. So if I had 4 units, I could send them here for 3 days and I would get 70 might, which is so much. Jeez, that could buy me 3 units. I feel like I have to just keep playing this until we at least lock down our starter place. And the idea is basically you can move out, you can take over different citadels on the map, and then each wave you get to decide, do I want to keep defending this place? Do I want to move to the next spot?
Let's go already.
How do I want to handle it? Okay, so yeah, they could attack the stuff that was there. They can't attack stuff that's here, though. This is up a cliff. This they can attack. So, like laying a trap there would make sense, probably. Can I... Okay, I'm gonna wait till prosperity up so that we can get our new stuff. Then otherwise, I feel like we're Yeah, we can just start like recruiting more guys. Okay. Researching. 60 wood for more bowmen. Well, I guess we'll see if we can make this a little bit nicer. Certainly one option would be to just try to build some like nonsense out here instead. And I like this idea more. Because they can't hit this piece. I can't get rid of that one? Yes, I can, actually. So we could do something like that instead. Long bridges. Ooh, those are nice pieces. We got windows. Get anything else here that's nice? Throwing poisons. Fire arrows. Mounted fire arrows. Mounted poisons. Traps. Masonry guilds. Home extensions. Creates an extra bedroom in an adjacent hack, increasing their citizen count. Oh, cute. Oh, I like that. That's a nice little vibe. Doesn't cost very much either. We can't build out here yet either. I suppose one thought would be destroy that nest. If I could get another bowman. Increase damage per hit. Increases the maximum. This would also be really good for us. So we can make our bowman do more damage. It feels like the goal right now should be to try and get a bunch more units so that we can do that little mini quest. And then I guess we gonna build some windows. Right? I'm wondering, should we also build these arches off of here? Probably not. If we want that stuff to be strong. So we could put a flag here. The other thing is like we could do something like fire arrows or poissons. What if I put you in? Actually, what if I put you in? Then I could give them all fire arrows here. That would be a lot of fire arrows. Suddenly, I'm thinking differently about this. I think I do want something like that. Maybe we can put like double windows here. Oh yeah, that strengthened the whole kit and caboodle. So now we have a nice little thing, and we could even probably put roofs. Right? This stuff only costs wood. How much do other roofs cost? Also wood. So I'm going to just say, let's put a... how do I make that? Like this? I don't think this side has the pieces I need for it. I think I need to build that out like one more block somehow. Are my guys gonna be able to fit under there?
Let's go already. Huh? Hmm?
You know, it says they will, but it don't feel like they will.
Go low and throw. Yeah?
We'll give it a shot. Can't be mounted on the small wall. The horse would fall down. Only if it doesn't have a name and we ride it through a desert. That's how it works, right? Hey. Hey, wait a minute. My wall here started getting torn apart again. Can I get rid of these? Cannot recycle scenery pieces. No. I had some thought of just double blocking out a lot of this wall as well. Which I don't think is a bad idea, but it might not be the idea most worth our value at this point. I can build captors, which have nets. But I think what I want to do is just train up a bunch of troops right now. And I'll send them all up here. We're going to run into the problem. They're going to shoot this thing again. Yep. And they love attacking this side, so... I'm just going to build you up a little bit, Buttercup. Oh. I can build on this. There we go. That's the good stuff right there. So these walls are now like extra thick. Oh yeah, and I can build you up too. Ha ha. Good. So maybe I can get that awning in here then. No, I feel like a dangerous area maybe I can't build. All right, well that I can understand. All right, well, most of this is like pretty strong at least. He says, "Yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfy about that."
Where to? Oxygen is dwindling.
Uh-oh. 42 and dropping on the oxygen count. I need
We lack citizens for that.
2 extra people. Well, why don't we build a little home extensions? Not enough space, it says. That doesn't feel true. I don't like it there. Doesn't have the right vibe to it. That should give us like 1 extra pop, so.
We lack citizens for that.
At least 1 extra pop. This is nice because our archers can actually shoot that Little flamey guy now. Little brood nest. And now we can build another air filter somewhere. So we have one over here. We have one over here. We don't have one over here. Kind of wondered about just putting one up here, to be honest. Plentiful. Though it feels like something like a catapult should go there. There's also all this wood. You know what, man? How much does this cost? 48 wood. This costs 3. Oh, these are all trees. That's not going to work for me. Just kind of thinking we might be able to build something right here. It's not really like as high as the other ones, but plentiful. 144. That's still pretty good, I guess. It's okay. It'll do for now.
The horrors are coming.
The horrors are coming. The horrors are coming.
Yay! We blew up a brood nest. So is this DLC like a replayable campaign since the original campaign didn't really have replayability? Yeah, that's exactly it. Like they've added in I think it's a random world every single time you play.
Yeah.
And so now we have like a lot more options in being able to do stuff. This awning is really funny. I definitely need to make that like a better looking tower. A proper roof. Not that it's raining right now anyway, but... what's also great is now I think we also have enough people that we can move to the next area. Feels to me like 2 archers, 2 lobbers is plenty to hold this place down. Not really an issue. Not really an issue at all. The real question is do we go for the next citadel or do we try to kill these guys? Probably we try to kill them because they're like a timed invasion. I guess in 4? Event can now be completed. Ready. Expires in 2 days. 70 might. Oh, and they go right back. Okay, cool. Well, let's say like 1 more lobber. It'll take these guys 3 days to transit there. 1 day to transit there. 4 to there. Aha. So I guess I'm wondering, do I just bring everybody back to the main base right now? I don't think I do. There's no really way for us to get tech without sending guys out, so... I wish I could send them to, like, meet up. How many squads you have available? They're used to send military units to other locations. Convoys send resources to other locations. Okay, well, I guess we're going back into Greenrose. Guess that's the way it is. Design choice for balance. I love making up lower reasons why things shouldn't be the way they are, rather than complaining about a mixed explanation that most people aren't going to appreciate anyway. Yeah. People be dumb. One thing's for certain, people be dumb. This sawmill, I don't actually have enough people on it yet. So I am realizing we need more hooses. Oh yeah, look at this. Compact oxygen tower. That's handy. Honestly, I think let's just build houses as they are. Now, can you share a home extension? I assume no. But I don't actually know the answer to that. But there's certainly one way to find out. Needs more supports. Not enough spaces. These are 3 by 3, so... If I wanted to stack them, it would be a bit of a pain. All right, how many more people can I put in here? Too many workers assigned. So I guess like the first place. I don't understand why that one can have 3, that one can have. You're 60 a minute. Yeah, I don't know why this one caps out at 2 when it actually has like more wood around it. But I may never understand these things. Are there flying attackers in later waves? You know?
Yes.
I'm not sure. That's a darn good question, though.
Huh? Yeah. Post me high. I'm ready.
We can do some exploring. I would love to actually get all of this quarry up and running.
Huh?
As well. You're a big boy.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, you're a fast boy.
Post me high. Yeah.
Nice.
Post me high. Huh? Where to? Yes.
I mean, if I can, like, kite these big guys back here.
Huh?
This seems like a worthy use of my time.
Yeah. Where to?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe, baby.
Yes. Post me high.
Ah, so that was an old like watchtower.
Yes. Huh?
Ooh. Abomination. They give birth to pupa when they feel in danger. Oh, you're gross. These beasts can't attack with their own limbs, but they birth vermin at an impossible rate. There's also blisters here, which explode upon reaching us.
Go low
Where
and
to?
throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The night is nearly here.
Run! Air Trader allows the exchange of oxygen for other resources. Markets have always been fair, perfect, and self-regulating. You know, somehow, I don't believe you. For some reason, I feel like that might not be the truth. So this compact little tower here, I can just build you anywhere up here? You'll let me? I don't think that's true. I think a lot of this is unbuildable terrain, so... But it would be really nice if I could build you, like, right there. That didn't work. Thankfully, the game is pretty kind about letting you refund things. Well, I could build it here. No? No. Because of that corner. I could build it here. All right. Well, we're going to have to because I need oxygen. Range and line of sight for all units trained in the barracks. 180 oxygen, 25 wood, 10 stone. That's a good deal. What does the next prosperity level cost us? I have no idea. I am starting to wonder about stuff like lookout lanterns, you know? Would this be helpful to have? Would that help me see a little bit in the dark here? That would also strengthen that door. Fortunately, I can't get rid of these guys, but... C'est la vie. Thinking if I could sneak one of them in there either. There is central lanterns. Just don't really know if this really does anything. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I could build out to here as like a secondary line. Because I don't think they come in via the water. I imagine I would need to build something like a beacon. Yeah, it cannot be built outside of territory. So I'd have to build something like that. And then I could build another wall out here. Now, I have no idea if they attack the beacon if you build it. Imagine the answer is probably. So the real cool question is, should I build the beacon up on some sort of like interlocking lattice? So it feels a bit more beacony. A new hand touches the beacon. A new hand touches the beacon. I'm gonna build another archer. That's what I'm gonna do.
The horrors are coming.
And it's kind of like about putting windows here. TBH. Ah, you're a scenery piece. Always with the scenery pieces. These guys. Yeah, see, I need to do that's the problem there. Unless that scenery piece goes boom, I can't replace it. So I can kind of build a thing here. A building lacks a path to the citadel. Oh, you need to be pathed? Ay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, we'll try building you. Give it a bridge. Okay. It's not a terrible idea. I would need to build it a little something something. Or I would need to build these a little something something. Perhaps I could do it like this. Needs more support. Well, yes, of course. Of course, a horse. A horse? Of course. I'm losing my mind, aren't I? Maybe needs more support still. Oh, you gotta be a little bit longer. How? How you gotta be like that? How you gotta do me like that? So it would need that kind of thing. And then it could medium bridge. Or just build that there instead. There's a bit of Lego blocking around with this. I'll allow it. It might be a problem if they come from this direction. I mean, it might be, but I'm hoping for the best here.
Yes?
Like, technically, I want to build a little stone miner out here, because this is all stone and minerals. Like, this would produce us a lot of stone and minerals if we could build out here.
me high.
Now, does it block some people? Yes. But it doesn't really matter, because with this, I can now build here. Which is like a cliff face. So that'll be way better. But we're going to send out troops. I guess we're already sending out troops, right? They're going to take 3 days. So day 6. Citadel in danger by a deadly wave of horrors. Deadly horror attacks increase both the wave strength and the number of horrors. When the count time reaches 0, the attacks become imminent and the deadly horror attack will take. Deploy to a citadel in danger. You may wait for the deadly attack to arrive to trigger it. The regular deploy remains available as long as the deadly horror attack is not imminent. Use this option to improve your citadel defenses and prepare. To gain a tactical advantage, you may trigger and face a deadly horror before it becomes imminent. Doing so grants additional rewards. If you don't deploy on a citadel threatened by an immediate horror that night, the citadel will be lost. Oh. Okay. And so, of course, the longer you go, the more horrifying everything also gets. Probably going to save up any extra might. Well. Wave multiplier 100%. We'll get another like 15 might for taking it on. I guess why not, right? Look at the poles that hold it up. You know why it needs more support. Yeah.
The knight is nearly here.
Oh, and of course they're coming from the other side. Not the side I've been building up. Of course they're coming from the other side. Oh my god, and we like start at nighttime. So this is going to need 2 quarries to actually get the most value out of. They're going to have to be on both sides of it, I think. Suppose if they're coming in that way, we could build one like there and there. 75 wood, 3 people each. So we're going to need a bunch more houses, which means we're going to need a bunch more oxygen. But I am way more concerned about this attack right now. So let's prep up for this. Let us prep. At least a little bit. Does seem like the triple blocks are best for most of the building choices here. Just in terms of like sheer value. I guess we're going to one more here. Let's do a triple there, and a triple there. Okay. So now I got to start thinking about it a little bit differently, because it's like, I want to add in supports and stuff that people can hang out on. I really don't have set up at all. This is also just completely indefensible at the moment. Okay. We gotta think how to do this. Because I feel like most of these pieces are going to be needed. I think maybe you just go like that and that. I wish I had a longer version of this. I think I might need to do that one down. It's more of a this and this. Because then I wish I had all these wood. These other wood blocks would make my life a lot easier too. You know, like if I had the equivalent of this stone corner piece in wood would be perfect here and here. But if wishes were fishes,
Not enough stone.
so the night is about to hit. I do be concerned. I'm gonna tell you what, I do be concerned. I think I could do that at least. That'll give us a temporary version of this. And then where are my Merlins? Merlins cost 6. How much do windows cost? 8. I better move everybody over here too.
Yeah? Post me high. Huh?
So I'll move you.
Yes? I'm ready.
A lobber.
Let's go already.
Another lobber. I
Where
guess
to?
another bowman. Another bowman. And then I could put these two like here and here. I mean, I suppose it's better than nothing. Oh, you are missing a quarter block. How much does a flag cost? Also stone. Increases basic attack damage. Honestly, not sure. Not sure what where the most value is there.
The horrors are coming.
The horrors are coming. The horrors are coming.
Maybe I should
Post me high. Yes? Let's go already. Huh? Yeah? Go low and throw.
put the bowman on the range.
I'm ready. Huh? Where to?
That feels like it makes the most sense. 2x2 stone parts on the corners for the Merlins. The biggest problem right now I have is just that we don't have the materials. More than anything else, I do have traps. I don't know, man. These guys also just like need more homes still. Well, it's currently all over here, so we might as well move the rest of these guys over to help them out. Oh, yeah, I didn't fix any of that, did I? Did I? I didn't fix any of that, did I? Well... butts.
We're under attack.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
If that goes, I feel like you're in trouble. And you'd be in trouble, and you'd be in trouble. I feel like a lot more of you are in trouble than I expected. Hoo-wee.
Post me high.
Well, look, nobody died. That's what matters. Definitely, I thought I was gonna get the day to do my defense as well. I did get 40 might out of it though, which is nice. Day 7. Oh, we got enough guys to handle that. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? Because I can also just like purchase a couple extra bowmen for here. Wait, I don't even need to do that. You can just send them right back. My bad. All right, well, let's try Valdera Gate. Conquer the Citadel. No walls have been harmed during the filming of this movie. I do feel like on this one, maybe I'll try to build more around just the Citadel itself.
Where to? Yeah. Post me high.
So they're attacking from this direction.
Huh?
So I guess let's go figure out what our limits are out here first and foremost.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Oh, you've got a lot of wood there. I believe in these guys. They can clear out a small pack. Bingo.
Post me high. Yeah. Where to?
Now, I do feel like I am not certain if that is quite where they're coming from
Yes.
anymore. Maybe they are coming from this way. Let's get some basic resource gathering here. Do. Yeah, I guess that one makes the most sense. I assume they can walk over that earth. And I'll tell you what, if I can put a quarry back here too, that would mean I could just put a hardware supplies right between them, and they'd both get a huge boost from that. Which would be excellent. A lot of trees on this map, yeah. I think I might just build the compact housing, like... Can I put it here? Can't put it there, but I could put it there. And we need a little extra support. Trying to see like where the natural walls are on this place. Honestly, I might just put it right here. It's a bit funny. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Post me high. Yeah. Hmm?
Yeah, it's really hard to tell what way those guys are coming in. So I guess I'll go with the elevation advantage of this. Where does the gate go here? I guess is a question. Or does a gate go here? So the lobbers get bonuses from if they're below 4. They get extra splash damage. You know what? I don't think a gate will go over here. I think let's just build this a straight wall. So 1, 2, built with some of them on the outside. This is where we would want there to be access for those guys, for the lobbers. You're 2 meters off the ground. I could do that. I think that would work quite nicely. And we built some nice window pieces. If I can find them. Oh, I could not. They are unlocked at a higher prosperity level. I forgot. Merlins? Moylins it is. I feel like I've made a very confusing set of decisions here that don't make sense anymore. Because if I can't fit those in... What have I done? The math of that. It's basically a gatehouse. Not too far off, that's for sure. Perhaps. That would make more sense just looking like this. That would be backwards. That would be rightwards. Would it? There's not really a piece to do what I think I want to do here, is the problem. I think that's the issue I'm having. That's like the closest I could get visually to make it work right, but it's actually facing the wrong way, so. Is there a corner inside block? That's meant to be this one. But it leaves like a weird V shape, so. Yeah, I don't like the look of that either, so. If you were there. I gotta take a look at this again. Hold on one sec. Maybe what I need is that instead. I think that might be the case. Technically correct. Okay, whatever, it works. I'm not gonna be too picky about it. It does what I need it to do. enough space? Oh, yeah, you can't do that, hey? Shoot. Shoot, shoot. Sorry. So I can put a range boost here. I can't put another one there. But I guess that means, like, maybe that could be the staircase. Though I don't love that it's not a strengthened piece of stone. Well, I guess this is all going to be windows and whatnot eventually anyway. So you know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not worry about it. Oh, that needs to be a 2-block for sure. And I guess if anywhere there's a gate, it's probably... Well, it's going to be somewhere in that corner. You could basically choose either side. Now everybody can walk around.
We'd need more minerals.
And I could put a flag here and a flag here. So, last but not least, how do we get up here? It's a great, important question. Like that. So we got our housing, we got our wood, we got our stone, we got a little road. We're gonna want a barracks. We need like 10 guys for that. We're gonna need 25 minerals for that hardware. We've got enough for the barracks. So the other thing is, like, you can technically build the barracks sort of like in with your walls, depending how you do it. So for example, I could build a barracks here and wrap a wall around it. And then I have this nice big platform at that height as well.
Yeah.
We need oxygen. I need wood for oxygen, but I can put one up here.
Where to?
I guess might as well have these guys keep exploring a little bit.
Huh? Yes.
And yeah, even if we're kind of...
Where to?
Jesus.
Huh?
Really just pop out of the woodwork.
Post me high.
I was going to say, even if we're kind of wrong about what entrance they're coming in at, we can just sit up here on the citadel and defend from there.
Hmm? Yes.
All right. And we already got enough to go prosperity 2.
Post me high. Huh? Where to? Yes.
Don't really want to chase this guy.
Huh?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, kill him.
Post me high.
God damn it. God damn it. And the other one triggered.
Huh? Yes.
Oh, that was really a worst case scenario.
Where to? Yeah.
Interesting. Your characters just kind of like vanish.
Post me high. Hmm?
Stupid.
Where to?
Foolish. Well, there'll still be enough to take on
Yes?
whatever the monsters are for this round.
Huh?
The night is nearly here.
So I want you to build a little oxygen tank. And then hopefully I can get 60 wood. I don't think that's going to happen, but what I could do is actually remember to put the right amount of people on these jobs. I just realized this is citizens carrying stuff. That's why sometimes you don't need it to be as big, because sometimes it's just closer. All right. Oxygen's no longer dwindling.
The horrors are coming.
The horrors are coming. The horrors are coming. It's horrible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm assuming they're coming here. Weren't I planning to build a hardware? Yeah, it's they're pretty expensive. Ah, yeah. Deep down, man, I knew it. Deep down, I knew it. Always go with your gut.
We're under attack.
So, one skull made quite a difference. Can I load from a time anchor? I could just restart the level, can I? Let's do that. Let's do that. Those horde indicators that the Arabilians have? Yeah. This map was definitely a bit of a weird, like,
Have arrived.
set of pathways and trying to figure that out,
Post
so...
me high.
I'm also going to not walk my secondary archer into bad guys, which I think would be smart. Probably a good idea.
Yes?
All right. Now that we have stuff, we can build a quarry. And a sawed mill.
Post me high.
Still gonna go out this way because there was like a bit of loot out here from what I remember.
Huh? Uh-huh. Hmm? Yeah? Yeah? Hmm? Uh-huh.
Stop to attack any enemy on sight. Ah, that's what I'm not doing.
What? Yeah? Let's go already.
Oh no, maybe I was. Then the range is just quite low. Right, I don't really have a lot of people right now. 221 for this compact housing.
Where to? Yeah?
Okie
Post me high.
so that's enough to build this housing block. Minus the air filter.
Huh?
I don't want to go down that road.
Where to?
So I don't know that there was actually any other, like,
Post me high.
actual salvage on the map that we could pick up.
Yeah.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Huh?
Definitely don't want to go deal with those guys if we can avoid them.
Post me high. Yes. Yeah. Where to?
I think all the other salvage is, like, pretty well
Yes.
protected. So
Yeah.
I did still like this barracks here. It felt like a smart spot for it.
Post me high. Huh?
Just that there's a lot of other things out there. Infection free zone when the horde comes for your safe zone. Yeah. Another great one of these, like, base defense styled games. Not enough space. So this is like a little tower. But I guess I can't build on those rocks. Can I build on these at all? Ruins.
Hmm?
Can we attack those?
Yeah.
Can the computer attack these? Kind of thinking putting a door there. Like, it does feel like if I can't smash a lot of these, it's going to be an issue. Or eventually get rid of them, it's going to be an issue. I suppose a gate could go here. With enough wood. Pending enough wood. Not remove. That corner is good, though, because I can't really reach the bottom blocks. Here, yeah. I could build on a lot of this rubble last time. Now, whether or not it was giving me a value for it or whatever is, I don't know. The strength. So I guess I'm just thinking of that at the moment. Suppose I could put in a door there. Okay. That's not tall enough, and that's not tall enough yet. I think that's gonna be a problem. I also kind of think maybe
Post me high.
I could just lure some of this horde in,
Yes.
and they would attack those
Where
ruins.
to? Huh?
Or maybe they won't.
Post me high. Yes.
Oh, now we have a problem.
Where to?
Yeah, we got a problem. So I got to build a massive wooden staircase here. Up to this guy. Dangerous area. You can't build here.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Huh?
Giant explodey guy. I don't want you coming towards me. No, don't do that.
Huh?
Okay.
Post me high.
Maybe do that? I guess. Yeah, this is all like hard walls, so they can't get up here anyway. I don't need any of this to be. This can all be wood. Literally, like, pretty much all of that can be wood. That has to be stone. And that has to be stone, so probably that and that. And this, we're just going to build a wooden tower in. Something like this guy. Are these two halves of one tower? I'm a bit confused. I think these are two halves of one tower. We make it work. We'll figure it out. So as long as that's good and that's good, we'll be fine. Right? That's my understanding. Okay, so they are coming this way. And probably until we have that door piece here, 36 wood. Be a bit trickier to do. But it looks like all of this I could just do with stone. That's the vibe, at least that I'm getting, so. Just a giant wood tower, yeah. Come on, man, let me build my door. The citadel is really facing the worst possible way.
The night is nearly here.
Okay.
Not enough stone.
Ah. Really?
Yeah.
There's all that nice wood right there, and I'm just like...
Yes.
Can we pick off any of these guys?
Post me high.
Not enough space there. But all these other spots are good to be tall. And that would be like 1, 2, 3 feet. So a lobber would actually be pretty good on these. If we wanted to do it as simply as that. Honestly, I think that might be it right there. Just shy on wood, but that'll be enough to get us up. I can do it with stone if I need to. But I feel like we should have the wood.
The horrors are coming.
Just in time.
Where to, huh? Yeah.
Now, my only concern is will our guys do something stupid like that? And they will.
Post me high. Yes.
But it seems okay. Okay. So it's a bit of a weird addition, but we're working with the ruins. Working amongst the ruins. Let's just put another one of those there for good measure. Swear to God, if they somehow come over that way now. Why are they attacking from this direction? I could have sworn I checked this at the beginning of this round, and they were coming from this way again.
Where to?
Well, God damn it.
We're under attack.
Not enough coffee in the world today, apparently. You know what I just noticed down there in the corner as well? They blew up all those ruins that I couldn't blow up. Well, That's frustrating. I did not. That's my, that one's entirely on me. So it's not the same each night. Even when you restart the level, it does seem like it comes from a different direction. But I don't say lovey. I am kind of curious to see if you just, what happens on a default state, a defeat state. Military units 0, aftermath 0. Like, do we lose the units? We get our like wood and stuff here on a daily. It is interesting. There is like storehouses. Okay, yeah. So all the units that we sent there as well just get removed from play. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, look, you can see here like there's a huge forest right next to it. So I don't know if the maps are randomly made or what the deal is, but like clearly this sort of reflected the way it was on. You know what I want to do? Because you can start multiple of these Old Kingdom files. I want to know if the map is randomly generated. Like the campaign map. It's a big question. No, okay, so the campaign map is always the same. So it's kind of like a different story mode. A similar but different story mode. But I guess like the events that occur throughout, like the different invasions and whatnot, those are probably randomly generated. Watchtower reduces the horror wave power by 20% on all citadels. Oh, wow. So there's some neat stuff here. And gain 10 knowledge point for these relic ruins. Does seem like it's pretty hard to get the tech, and the tech is super valuable. So it's a really cool mode. Honestly, I like it. Cataclismo was obviously a bit limited by the story, which was really good. But this does feel like it's a bit more of just like a strategy game. I'd love to see it if they could put in a random gen for this mode as well. Because I think that would give it literally an infinite amount. Though I imagine it's hard to do the actual maps themselves with that same sort of style. So this is really cool. This is the Old Kingdom DLC for Cataclismo. We're going to end our coverage for it on that. But it's really cool. It's out very, very soon. I think in the next week. Probably by the time this video goes live, it'll be up. So if you want to check it out, you should do so. And if not, we'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye.